some people actually on Jake's team who thought, this is crazy. What are you doing? It's one thing to fight the guys you fought in the past, but Anderson's a different level of striker, and you're actually the only one that he has fought that has a history in boxing. Do you agree with those people? Do you think this man is crazy for fighting you?
Wow. For you come to fight, it doesn't matter how the combat sport, you're a little crazy. I'm a little crazy too.
But you enjoy that kind of craziness, I would imagine.
Absolutely. You know, this is not for everybody, you know. Everybody here, these guys here is special guys, you know. And for sure, everybody here is a little crazy.
When you watch his training footage, Jake, when you see him on the mitts yesterday at the open workouts, this is a different level of striking, right? Different level of speed. What goes through your mind?
Yeah, very, very fast, very rangy, very technical, good defense, good movement. I'll have to be perfect on Saturday night, and I know I'm capable of doing that, but it is going to be a very, very tough test, and I'm ready for war. And I think, you know, skill aside, it might come down to who wants it more, and I believe that is me.
Jake, this question is for you because you're not just a fighter, you're also a promoter. We've seen a fourth quarter that didn't get Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. We're not getting Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, but we are getting Jakepaul versus Anderson Silva. What is your message out there to the boxing world for the fans that want to see the biggest fights being made, and it seems like you're continuing to make them?
Yeah, get these fights done. Stop shooting yourself in the foot. Stop being greedy. Give people what they want. Don't look at every term in the contract and try to change it. Just fucking fight. You spar every day. Why not get paid fucking tens of millions of dollars to do it in front of people? They're very scared to risk their undefeated records, but boxing needs these big fights. Don't let your manager stop you. Don't let your promoter stop you. You got to be in control.
And Anderson, you're referred to as the GOAT of UFC. Most people agree with that. Do you accept that this fight goes against your legacy, and that if you are beat on Saturday night, that counts against you as the GOAT and your legacy as a fighter?
Wow, I don't believe that affect nothing in my legacy, you know, in my journey in this combat sport. I believe in, I try to do my best to give something for the new generation, you know, and Jake and I put on two big generations together, you know, and people think, oh, this affect my legacy or affect the Jake legacy, but I don't believe that because it's about passion, it's about love, you know.
Anderson, I wanted to ask you if the payout for this is comparable to what you were making in the UFC, or is it much higher? And assuming that it is much higher, would you have taken this fight if it wasn't the payout amount? Would you have taken the fight just because you're fighting Jakepaul, or are you fighting for the money?
Wow, I don't. So let me tell you something. Everybody asks me about that situation, you know, but I don't have problem to talking about that. And when I start fighting UFC, I make good contract. In every single fight, every single moment, I change my contract. I change everything, and I make good money. I don't have crazy life, you know, and that's I save my money, and I make a lot of money in UFC. Of course, I can't say that my last fight in Mexico, I make more money than my two last fight in UFC.
Jakepaul, you said there's people within your team that advised you against taking this fight. So at what point during training camp do you feel like you won those naysayers over?
I would say within like 2 weeks. I don't know. Is Logan here? What? You were like, are you sure you want to do this? And then now you probably think I'm going to win, all right?
I love you too, buddy. No, definitely not. Definitely not. No. You see the movie Hockey and Apollo? You see that when the guy's training and the last scene in the movie, the both give the punch, but you never know who's the win.
Spider, future UFC Hall of Famer, got one question for you. GSP, he's added to this broadcast. We never got to see the legendary matchup in MMA. Any chance you get through Jakepaul, you will campaign to face GSP inside a boxing ring?
Wow, I think that's good. You know, that's wow. First of all, you need to check it out. The GSP is out the contract at UFC.
Oh,
and because I think GSP can come and doing something special, the same us, you know.
part of the theme of your last few fights has been bets, Jake. I'm just wondering if this time around, are we going to do that, or?
I have a bet.
You do?
I have a bet.
Wow.
I have a bet for you, Anderson.
For Anderson, okay.
All right. It's a good one. It's a good one.
No.
All right, so look. If you win, I'll give you something that you probably want.
Okay, you start again. No tattoos.
No.
No tattoos.
No, if you win, I will fight you in an MMA fight.
Whoa!
Wow.
You're so smart because I don't fight MMA anymore. You're so smart.
Kickboxing.
I got you.
Kickboxing.
Okay. Kickboxing. All right.
Kickboxing. But if I win, me and you come together to create a United Fighters Association to help UFC fighters get better pay and better health care. You become the interim president, and we unite to help these fighters once and for all.
Deal.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's official right there. That's official. And I had no idea. That's huge. So again, if you lose, you will fight him in a kickboxing match. You're sure about this? Before we make it 100%, kickboxing, not MMA?
Yeah. No, MMA not. No, it's too hard.
It's too hard. So kickboxing.
It's too hard. Yeah, kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Right.
And if you win, he is going to help you start essentially an MMA Fighters Association, a UFC Fighters Association.
Correct.
Not UFC Fighters Association, but MMA Association for help all MMA fighters. You know?
All fighters to help them get increased fighter pay and long-term health care.
Wow. You're down with that?
Yeah. Deal.
Dr. Mike's going to jump in too. You're going to be a part of this also, Dr. Mike.
You guys need a medical commissioner, hit me up.
Perfect. Dr.
No,
Mike's going to be your...
we need all the help we could get. You know, guys like Francis, Israel. You know, even Andre Ward spoke about this in the boxing world. GSP's tried to make this happen before, so we